All right, hey guys, it is Sid here from the Sid Chase Group, sidchase.com. We are a family wealth advisory consulting office here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We focus on real estate and other alternative investment, consulting and advising clients literally from all over the world. Today we are going to cover growth and success. Having a growth and a successful mindset is very, very important, that you keep your mind as clear as possible, not cluttering up with a bunch of junk. Make things simple in your life. You know, don't take 30 minutes to figure out what kind of clothes you're wearing today, or maybe put them out the night before. You just don't want to put a lot of junk in your mind, right? You want to keep it clear, fresh, meditate in the morning, maybe throughout the day. Those are all the things that I try to do to help me run our businesses. So we have the Sid Chase Group, and then we have about 5 or 6 companies underneath those that we own, and I kind of run and oversee all of them, and I have great people that are in charge of each one of those companies. So with all of that different stuff coming at me during the week, or sometimes even during the day, I really need to have a fresh mind, and that's what we're going to talk about today, right? So a few things you want to be is, one is you want to be aggressive, right? Be aggressive at what it is you're looking to do. Go out, find the people that are successful at what it is you want to do. Learn to be a part of whatever it is they're doing, right? You work for them for free if you have to, just so you can learn from them. But as you're being aggressive about it, make sure you're disciplined, right? So be aggressive, but be disciplined, right? That's very, very important. Loner, you want to be a loner, but you want to surround yourself with A students, right? That's what I try to do here, right? Now, I've not always accomplished that because it's hard to do. People move on, find other things to do, right? But look, guys, I'm a GED guy, no college. Been doing real estate successfully for over 30 years, and I enjoy it. I also do other alternative investments, things like we offer like movies and gold and silver, oil, gas, drilling projects, all different types of stuff, timber, organic farming, things like that. So you just want to make sure that you surround yourself with the types of people that are focused on that, so you can focus on the big picture, okay? The loner part isn't really a negative thing. What it is, and especially for me, is the fact that I need my time away from everybody else. I need that morning time for it to be quiet. It doesn't matter if I'm working out or if I'm just sitting on the floor in my home meditating, right? Or on the back of the boat in the morning if it's nice and I'm meditating up there, right? Just, you got to have that time for yourself to keep your mind clear of all the junk. Winner, but accept your failures, right? Everybody wants to win. Nobody wants to lose, right? At least most of the time, unless it's a really good reason you're losing for, right? And somebody else is benefiting. But everybody wants to be a winner, right? Especially when it comes to building a family legacy, building a business, being successful at your career, marriage, whatever it may be. Now, I've been married for pushing 30 years here pretty soon. So doesn't mean that I'm an expert at it. My wife, though, is. But be a winner, but accept your failures. And I don't really care for that word failures too much, because if you don't fail, you don't get better, right? So kind of I guess you would call it an oxymoron type of thing, you know? So anticipate the future by remembering and studying the past. Okay, and the present, actually. So you want to go, if you're doing stocks, for example, if you're stock investing, you're always looking to your left, right? That's what we teach, right? When I say we teach, we don't teach stock trading here. We do have our own fund that we manage here, but we don't allow other people in our fund, and we don't teach how to stock trade. But you always look to your left, right? Why? Because the left tells you where your support and resistance are when you're stock trading, right? So you want to look at the past. When you're buying a farm, You want to know what was there for the last 10 years, what kind of crops, how it affected the soil, was there any fuel tanks around, or any of that type of stuff. So again, you want to anticipate the future by looking at the past and then the future. All right. Be devoted, but also be an adventurer, right? So I won't even go into that one. It's really, really kind of simple. You want to be devoted to what it is you're doing, but also take risks. That's what adventure is, taking some risk, okay? Be passive, but also have a little bit of greed in you, right? Greed is good. Some of you naysayers out there will say greed is not good, but greed is good, and we all pretty much have a little greed in us. Some of us have too much greed, but be passive, but also have greed. Be a risk taker, and at the same time, you want to avoid risk. Okay, so excuse me. With that being said, being a risk taker, if you don't take some risk, you're never going to get ahead in life. You're never going to experience things in life, right? But let's do those things. How do I want to say it? Let's do those things in moderation. Let's do those things by looking at the past and the present and the future, right? So be a risk taker, but make sure you avoid taking heavy, big risk. And I'll give you an example. For example, in my stock trading, I trade every day for a couple of hours in the morning. And one of the things I do is I have built in where I want to buy the stock, where I'm willing to cut my losses at, and what my target is, right? So what I've done is I'm taking risk, right? Because I need to, if I don't take it, I'm not going to make anything, right? So I keep it limited on the downside. So I might do a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1 downside risk versus upside target. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. If you're flipping houses, for example, and you've never done it before, don't try to do it on your own. I can name a few people right off the top of my head who've called me in the last couple of months who actually did that and lost everything, literally everything. And it wasn't, some of it was their fault because they didn't put the right things in order. But on the other hand, they were dealing with people who just took their money. And unfortunately, there's those people out there. And that's why you need some type of mentor. Okay, I don't have a mentor program, so I'm not trying to sell you anything here. We just advise and we consult on projects for you. That's it. Okay, and if you want to throw the word mentor in there that categorizes that, then that's fine, but we don't have a mentorship program that we're charging you anything for. So that's it, guys. Growth and successful mindset. It's very, very important to know and have your mind clear of a lot of garbage. We appreciate you taking the time. Check out the links below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share it on whatever format you're watching this on. We appreciate it. If you want to talk to us, send us an email. If you have questions, leave them either in the email, or you can do go to our website, sidchase.com, and there's a tab there that says book me now, and you can book a free 20-minute consultation with me. You just have to tell me in the bottom what it is, what your questions are, and so that I'm ready for them, because we only have 20 minutes. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope you had a great time watching this and learned something from it. Take care.